Hello, TCG fans. My name is Ponce. I'm currently the owner and running the business of TCG Rig. I just started this business on a fluke, and it just so happened that I enjoyed it and started selling cards online on TCGplayer, whatever. Like I watched a lot of content on what to do and how to do it and where to go, and so I started a website, and I've been working on it. This is currently opening up my website that I'm working on. So starting out, I started out with a lot of bulk that I had in general, just myself, sold whatever I had, enjoyed it. So I got into buying more of it and I bought more bulk. Then I started looking into how to get more product and how to try to grow that and expand it more and more. So this is where I'm at now. When I started out selling my own products, I bought bulk. I got 8,000 cards really quick. So I sell a lot of single cards, so I don't do any sealed products. So a lot of problems I ended up dealing with at the beginning ended up being with the post office. The post office was returning letter packages back to me, and I couldn't figure out why. Trying to see what was going on with it, and so I would go get with the post office and be taking my letters in and be like, hey, why did this get returned back to me? And they were just telling me, packages, certain thickness, envelopes can only be so much, the weight of them and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff I really didn't know. So I just kind of winged it and ran into it and dealt with the problem as I went along. Lost some money in the process because, paying extra on stuff to get shipped out that wasn't as valuable at the time. I was just like, you know what? It's a learning process. Work along with it, deal with it, and move on. I did end up getting into buying sealed products, but I was buying them at the lowest point of pre-release or going into a store and buying Magic Gathering sealed products, and I was just going through packs and selling them. I started off with like play boosters and stuff like that. Play boosters sell really well. Collector boosters sell completely everything pretty much, but collector boosters are a lot more expensive, as y'all know. But I don't see a lot of gain there unless you really hit good. So take it as you will. I mean, if you like collectors, go with collectors. I mean, maybe you're trying to build up your own collection, not being able to hit the card that you want. At least you could get back on TCGplayer, and anybody can make an account. So it's awesome. And you could just sell the stuff that you really didn't want. Hopefully, be able to buy back into it again. So that's pretty cool. For those of you that like collecting cards or whatever, I ended up building this whole setup of having all my singles and these drawers and stuff like that. I bought from Amazon and the sorters. It's all built and designed by BCW. So thank you for them. I like to make my stuff a little more neat and organized as much as possible, especially since like I do what I can when I'm here on days off, and because I do work in the oil field, so I'm constantly gone. But whenever I am here, I try to help take care of whatever I can take care of, so that my wife doesn't have to do so much, and she does a lot. So I appreciate her for that. I try to make it sorted and organized as much as possible. That way, it's easier for her to go through and stuff like that. Good thing about it is she's learning a lot more about the cards and the rarities and stuff like that, so it's helping her out. Yeah, in this little video I have recording behind me, it's just a quick little rundown of what it's like listing cards. Like I opened up a play booster box just to kind of like record this video, and I started. I don't remember, it was one or two boxes, but I opened them up and I started sorting them out and organizing them, and then I started listing them. And I started listing them on TCGplayer. I am doing the long way of doing it. There's a shorter, easier way to list cards, but it wasn't that large of an amount, so I was just doing it this long way because more than likely that's how a lot of y'all will end up starting anyways. Whenever it comes down to listing, you're listing cards, you don't have that access to the Excel spreadsheet, so you make that CSV and end up pulling it up and have all these cards that you'll have a list of cards that of the set and stuff like that, and you could organize it how you want it. Maybe later on in the future, I've seen some guys have posted on how to do it and stuff like that. Later on, maybe I'll record a video one day of how to do it too, but I'll wait till I'm more better at it and actually getting more and more stuff. So before I end up posting anything about it, I don't want to end up showing you all something and it's the wrong way of doing it or whatever, and somebody end up following me and trying it themselves and messing up. And I mean, yeah, I don't want to do that. For now, listing on TCG Player, the simple way. This is the way to do it. I'm not showing the web link. I don't want to show information I shouldn't be showing. So pretty much just going card by card. You know, you sort them out by their color, their rarity, however you want to do it, and by alphabetical order. That way, you already have your doubles and quadruples or whatever, and you list them together and list them off. Whenever we're done listing them and stuff like that, we end up pulling out our drawers and our bulk box or whatever, wherever the cards are going into, and we'll sort them in there alphabetically and stuff like that. It's simple, it's basic, it's nothing extraordinary, nothing amazing. It's not complicated. You know, anybody can do it. So a little more things to that I've invested into just because I like having fancy things, or whatever. But I think just, I mean, everything I buy on Amazon. So if you're looking for any of this kind of stuff or whatever, check it out on Amazon. Like this little mic right here. I bought one of these little mics just to try to pick up my voice a little better in case I step away from the phone or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it's picking up my voice well. I guess I'll find out after this recording. It's my first time really using it. We'll see how it plays out. Also, if y'all have any questions or concerns about anything that I'm doing and how I'm doing it, maybe I might be doing something wrong, or maybe there's an easier way of doing something, and I start when I'm posting up my videos and stuff like that. Maybe some of y'all got some advice for me. I mean, I don't know. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you're seeing this far into the video so far, uh, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I mean, everybody's trying to grow a channel, right? But I'm just trying to grow into a business that I could prolong and keep it going for longer periods of time. So, like, comment, subscribe, help me out. So far, my business has how far I've gone is I've gotten my LLC already because like I wanted to keep everything official for my LLC. I went ahead and registered with the state. You gotta get with the Secretary of the State, whatever state you're in. Register with, have your business register with the state. You'll get an approval letter back. I got the EIN when I registered the LLC. So I got those 3 steps done, and now I applied for a seller's permit, and I'm just waiting for that one to come in. Once I get that one in, we'll see how far much further I can take it from there. I'm pushing more towards picking up. I'm pushing more towards trying to get with distribution. I know it's super hard. I've mentioned it before. Everybody's said it already in other videos and other recordings that other people say. It's not the easiest thing to get into, and a lot of times they mostly only accept brick and mortar stores and stuff like that. So if you don't actually have a physical location, a physical store that you're running from, a lot of times they will not send you products. So I'm hoping that I could find one that will help me grow into it. I don't want to start running into a brick and mortar right away. I would like to maybe one day work my way into having one. Nothing in the near future. Um, I would have to really build up this business and see how much I could grow before I end up deciding if I want to open up a brick and mortar. I used to play cards a lot when I was real young. I enjoyed it a lot, and I always had that thought in the back of my mind that maybe one day I could open up my own store or whatever, because it's, you know, it's fun, it's enjoyable working around with the community of people that come around to play cards and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. So I would really like to grow into that, to make a business out of it. And I've seen a lot of people do it. Some people successful, some people fail. I mean, I don't know how far I'll go or how far I can take it, but I'm hoping that I can really get somewhere with it. With all that being said, if you like my channel, you like what I'm doing, and you want to help support me, let's say you're a player yourself or a collector. Hey, you know, I got some bulk singles. You know, a lot of my high end cards sell really fast, so it's hard to hold on to high end cards. So maybe if I sell them above market, but I typically sell a little below market. So I'm not too pushy on trying to make a buck that fast. You know, it's just trying to grow a business and see how it goes. So if you really want to buy some singles from me, or maybe you just want to check out what I got, I'll leave a link in the description below. Come check it out if you have time or have a chance and looking for something. You never know. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, comment.